So greetings from Pennsylvania once again, and we're on another mission to get to the high point of Jefferson County. This will be the last stop in my 3-day road trip out here to Clarion, Armstrong, and Jefferson counties here in Pennsylvania. A little bit, I'll show you the map, but I have found this high point's on state game lands. The state game lands number 54. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. Kind of up in northeastern part of the county. I found the right road I need to turn on, so it's a matter of just trying to get as close to the high point as we can before we have to start hiking into it. Looks like there's roads that lead right to it, but I'm not sure. Some of those roads are probably going to end up being gated. But I'm trying to follow my GPS. We'll hop in the Jeep and I'll take you along with me to try to get to the high point in Jefferson County. All right, so hopefully we can get as close as possible via driving. Nothing wrong with hiking in, but if you can drive as close as possible, that's a plus. Just not sure how far we can go. Right here, the road's paved so far, but most likely we'll turn to gravel at some point. Okay, as predicted, we've hit gravel. Came to one gate, it was open. Yeah, a lot of times on state game lands, some of the access gates are closed during certain times of the year. So far, so good. Still looking good. We're getting closer and closer to that pinpoint on my GPS. I did pass a logging truck on this road, so maybe that could be why the gate is open. It's hard to tell sometimes with these gated roads on state game lands. Sometimes they're open, sometimes they're not. There's a website that kind of tells you when, but I've discovered that it's not always accurate. Alright, so I believe I've come as far as I can by road. I kept going down that way, but it kept taking me away from where I need to go. And I think we need to go up this way. That road's closed to vehicles, but that's where we're gonna head. High point is that way. Yes, that's the way we came, and now we're gonna head up into the woods. I gotta get my bug spray on, get packed up, bring plenty of water. I'll show you the map where we're at. Of course, here's our high point map. The wind blows it. Get out of the yeah, we're over here in Jefferson County. Several days ago we did Armstrong. Earlier today we kind of got to Clarion, but now we're over here in Jefferson, kind of up in this area. I just saw a truck drive up through here, but it is closed. But he probably works for the game commission, so it is what it is. So it looks like I got less than a mile to get to the high point. And I don't think I'm going to do a bushwhack. It looks like I can just go along some of these roads here. Well, you know, I forgot my phone. I gotta go back and get that. All right, phone is obtained. I don't plan on making any phone calls, but it's good to have along just in case. It's good I went back because I left my lunch, my snack bag back there too, and I haven't eaten lunch yet, so that could have been bad. Not super bad, but I am getting hungry. So yeah, we don't have much of a climb yet either. By just looking at my GPS, the contour lines is pretty flat. We're kind of like on the plateau that is the high point. It's just a matter of getting to the actual high point. Following some of these old roads. I just checked my GPS. It looks like this road will work for now, at least. Takes us in the general direction where we need to go. Yeah, part of me is thinking maybe I should just drove up through here, but like I said, if you don't have the correct access permission, you're just gonna get yourself in trouble. So we'll get a little hike in today. Like I said, it's only about maybe less than a mile there. Yeah, and this hill here doesn't have a name either. Armstrong County did not have a name, that high point. I think I named it Naomi Hill then. So me and Naomi drove right to the top. So we'll have to come up with a name for this one too. Some bones on the road here, just as I was saying that. Looks like a shoulder blade, some backbone. So someone didn't make it. All right, keep going on. As I go, I just keep checking the GPS every now and then to make sure we're heading the right way. I just scared off one deer, ran off onto the woods. Kind of spoiled. Not used to deer running away from me, because if you just watched my previous videos where I was camping at Cook Forest State Park, the deer were just like right there in your campsite with you, unafraid of you. But out here, that's back to normal, back to reality. All right, this old road is curving, like I said on GPS, and we are kind of headed uphill, so that's a good sign. So it looks like this road is going to take me right to where I need to go. I just checked my GPS again. Got about 1,000 feet. A little over that, maybe about a quarter mile to go yet. And that'll be great if that's the way it is. It's good to get a bit of a hike in today though. Did a lot of hiking yesterday, about 12 miles or so. But the bugs are bad out here. But after this, I'm on my way home. I got a long drive home, so it'll be good to get out and do a little hiking before that long drive, I guess. All right, so we are almost there. I don't know if you can see that on my... All right, there you go. I don't know if you can see that. Whoops. Turn myself around here. Almost there. All right, so this one's going to turn out well. I mean, we're not there yet, but pretty sure it'll turn out well. We could drive most of the way, and then the walk we had to do was not that far, actually. It was just on this old road here. So you don't know, you never know sometimes until you get out here, some of these places, how difficult it's going to be to get to some of these high points. This one turned out to be pretty well. We'll be there shortly. And the trail is surrounded by ferns on either side. There's ferns over there all along here. So I'm going to call this Fern Hill. That's its name. I've now christened it Fern Hill. Oh, here comes that truck. So we have arrived at the high point of Jefferson County, Fern Hill. You might think, well, it looks pretty flat. It is. A lot of these western counties were up on more of a what's called a plateau rather than a mountain peak. You kind of climb up and it's flat on top, and then you go back down. That's what this is. And there is no view up here, but I figured that. Of course, my drone isn't working either. I have it brought it along on this trip, but it's not working. We've discovered that earlier, some earlier videos. But anyway, I'm going to take a little break here. Nice little rock to have a little bit of lunch on, and I'll get back with you. Yeah, and before I forget, the high point here, it's 2,160 feet here in Jefferson County at Fern Hill. Okay, now we're gonna have some lunch. You know, there may not be much of a view, but it is still pretty picturesque up here. And there's the way we came in, just beautiful green, all the ferns. A little bit of cloud cover rolling in. Fairly comfortable temperatures. Bugs are a little bit bad, but as I'm sitting here eating, they're not really bothering me. Yep, the high point of Jefferson County. And one last look at Fern Hill. All right. Road keeps going. Kind of curious, but we got to go back. All right, so there we go. But we got to go back now. Should be just an easy walk back to where I parked. Really, was only one other road kind of branched off, but we got to get back to the map. Color that map in. County number 50. So we are now in the 50s. There are 67 counties in Pennsylvania, and we've now done 50 of them. Not sure if I ever thought I'd actually get to this point where we've done that many, but yeah, in the 50s now. It's only like 17 more to go or so, if I can count. All right, let's start heading back. If I see anything interesting along the way, I'll show it to you. If any other wildlife crosses our path, but other than that, I'll get back to you when we're back in the Jeep and can get the map out again. And thankfully, I see Naomi just ahead there. So I'll catch up with you inside the Jeep, away from the biting flies and in the air conditioning. And we'll fill our map in there. All right, so there we go. Number 50 is filled in. 50 out of 67. Good to see these getting done. All right, so that'll be it for this video then, and it for this trip, this 3-day trip out here to Clarion, Jefferson, and where we were, Armstrong counties. I think we filmed in Indiana County too, Yellow Creek State Park. But anyway, I got a bit of a drive home, but it's a beautiful day for a drive home. Got to fill up in gas, maybe down to, was it Brookville or Brookside here in Jefferson County. So thanks for coming along. Once again, thanks for all your support, viewers and Patreon supporters, and things like that. Makes it all possible. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for coming along.